Hello and welcome back to Jolly Julie's Crafts. I'm Jillian. I upload a video every Tuesday. If you would like to like this video and subscribe, that would be great. I know that now it's serious times and I'm just doing a couple of videos to lighten the mood a little bit, have some fun, do some crafting. This video and probably the next 3 videos will be crafting videos. So we're just going to do something for Easter because Easter is this Friday and next Monday. So let's do it. Alright, so what we're going to need, I'm using again these Easter egg picks from the Dollar Tree. I used them on the wreath that I did with you guys a few weeks ago. I'm only going to be using one of them. I'm going to be using the pink one because what we're going to do is we're going to cut it in half and we're going to mount them on these little, I guess, saying tablets, whatever. But so usually when I go to Dollar Tree, I love these. I pick them up. I live in a small place, so I have to do decor on a small scale. So what I'm going to do, what I want you to do first is to take this and then rip out the center. It's going to be a little, oh, this one was so easy. So rip out the center because all we want, I like the color of it for Easter, and on the inside we're going to cut, again, a gift bag, really cute, and we're gonna put that on the inside. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna do 2. There are 2 different colors, a gray one and a tealy color one. So I'm gonna go ahead and open them both. I always pick them up when I see them. I'll pick up a couple of them just because there is, here we go, there is all bunch of stuff you can do with them. So again, I'm just gonna pull off the center and you can keep it. It doesn't matter that it ripped the background because again, we're just gonna go ahead and, let's see, where's my scissors? We're gonna go ahead and cut them. Okay, give me a second. I will be right back. Cups are on this table, but they're not. Oh, here we go. Thank you. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut down the sides of the gift bag like so. So it's just a regular gift bag, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut down the sides because we just want the image on the middle. So we're going to use both the front and back of the gift bag, and we're just going to glue gun it in. I just want to use hot glue today because any day that I get to use a glue gun is a good day. Okay, so there's one, and then the other one. I could have done this, I guess, before I started the video, but I wanted to show you guys kind of what I was doing and what my thought process was. So, I mean, it does not take a long time anyway. So we're just going to cut it. There we go. And cut it across. There we go. Okay. My garbage pile there. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we have these 2 pieces. Here's the front and here is the back of the bags. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the, let's see here, we're just gonna take the bag, we're gonna take the square, the frame, and we're just gonna kind of place it in the middle there, and then we're gonna trace the square. Now when we cut out the square, we are gonna cut a little bit smaller than the actual lines. Okay. Okay, there's that one and this one. So and then we just have to go ahead and once we're done tracing this, now be mindful of the straps because you don't want to cut on top of where the straps are because they leave a funny indentation. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trace this one as well. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. It's a fun little project and there we go. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut these. Actually, I wanted to cut it in just a little bit in from the lines there because the frame is a bit bigger than what I need for the center. So here's the lines and you're just going to go ahead and cut maybe a couple millimeters in from the line because as I say, the center is a little bit smaller, and I mean, there we go. If the background isn't the same exact size as the inside of the square, it's not a circle, it's a square, it's fine. And we're just gonna glue gun these in. So here's this one. It's still a little bit big. So I'm gonna cut a little bit more off one side. And across the bottom. Okay, so it fits that way, but it's still a little bit too tall. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's, I'm just gonna draw a couple lines there. And perfect. Okay, so this is how it's gonna look. I'm gonna go ahead and glue it in. So I'm just gonna take it out again really quickly, like this. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that out. For some reason it's not coming out. There we go. Okay, so now that I know that I just need to cut a tiny bit more off the bottom. And what I will do actually is I might just hold it up against, oh wow, that's quite a different size. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut out the square that I had cut originally, and then I will put the other square in front of it. Okay, because both of these shadow boxes essentially are the same size, so the insides should be very similar as well. Okay. See, these are the same size, almost. There we go. Just cut that down a little bit. Okay, so now we have our two squares that are going to go inside of our boxes. Let me just move this garbage out of the way. And what we're going to do next is we'll just glue them in. Decide if there's a side that you like, or if you don't like what you want your top or bottom to be. If there's like a little weird indentation that you want to hide. These ones seem decent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue using my handy dandy glue gun here along the insides. And then just go ahead and, there you go, stick these in there. Okay. Try not to let the glue escape. There we go. Okay, perfect. And I mean, this is just your background, so even if there's a little bit of, even if it's not 100% the perfect size, it's okay, because this is your background and no one really is going to be looking very closely. So that's what the first one looks like on the inside. And then we're just going to put the second one in as well. A little bit in the middle. There we go. And we're just going to place the second one in. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And I just wanted to glue it in because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking some Jenga blocks. So there's how that other one looks inside. Turned out pretty nice. You can leave it like that if you like it like that, but I am always extra. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this little guy here, and we're gonna remove him from the little stick up his behind, and we're gonna cut it in half. There we go, perfect. So that's good for like hot glue. So we have this egg here and we only want to use half of it. Now I haven't decided if I want to, I'm gonna cut this in half. So I'm gonna take my knife and just cut it in half, okay? Now I have to be gentle because you don't want to break the egg. You want it to have a nice shape, right? So there we go. Cut it in half. And there we go. Okay, so now we have 2 egg halves. Now my original intention was to put some ribbon around the outside just to make it look a little bit nicer. And I haven't decided if I really want to do that or not. So let's just have a little experiment here and see if we like how these little flowers look around the outside of the eggs. Okay, so actually I think it just kind of finishes off the egg a little bit. Yes, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take this I bought from Dollarama. Everything here, I should tell you, is from Dollar Tree except this ribbon from Dollarama. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna glue this right around the outside of the egg. Okay, so I want to make sure that it's long enough. Okay, so right here. All right, this is really cute because it has little they're little flowers, really cute. See, they're little flowers with little shiny shinies on them. So I'm just gonna go ahead and measure these 2 out because they are in fact the same size. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 10 flowers it's taking us here. Okay, and there we go. The best place to start is at the bottom, okay? So we're just gonna do little dots of glue. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause the video and I will show you what it looks like when it's done. This is what the half eggs look like. So the back, it's styrofoam, and this just kind of covers the edges and makes it less ugly on the outside. And it makes it a little more Eastery too because it's a little white flowers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is on the inside of these, make sure your eggs are correct. Way up, first of all. What we're gonna do is, I have these tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree and it's a game and they're like, it's Jenga. So there's 2 different colors. I decided to go with the pine color. And what I did is I just glued 4 of them together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go ahead and glue that into the middle of the frame and then glue the eggs onto that from there. Okay, so go ahead and do that. And I forgot to tell you also, when you're working with styrofoam, if you have a dual temperature glue gun, always put it onto the lowest temperature setting. Oh, that's not funny. Because you don't want to melt what you're working with. Okay, so just go ahead and glue the bottom of the 4 Jenga blocks that you've put together. Okay, now we're just going to go ahead and find the center of the frame. Here it is. So we're just going to hold it down for a second, wait for that to set up. Set up with the glue. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and that is the center section where you're gonna go ahead and attach the egg like that to it. Okay, just it makes it stand out and it makes it look like a 3D kind of egg. So it's perfect. So then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take your glue gun again and run some glue along the center here. Just 1, 2, I'm just gonna do 3 lines, I think. That should hold it. And you see how, because actually maybe put a little bit more, how it's on the lowest temperature, so it did not melt it. So now you're just gonna go ahead and take it and place it onto the Jenga blocks and hold it down. And then it just gives you a really cute 3D Easter egg look. Like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the other one as well, making sure that you have put it correctly. So I'm just gonna go ahead and glue the back of this. Okay. Put enough glue so it will keep. Flip it over. Look for the center again of your box. Is that right? And hold it down just for a minute, let that glue set up. Again, I've been using a low temperature on my dual temperature glue gun today just because I don't want to forget and then accidentally melt all the styrofoam. So you go ahead again and you just glue it down. 1 line, 2 lines, and 3 lines. Okay, perfect. Love the glue line there. Okay, so again, we're just going to take it from the top, place it, making sure that the egg is kind of straight. And okay, perfect. We're going to hold it down. There we go. And now we have our craft project for the day. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're doing today. It's just a little cute, fun craft, easy to do, mostly Dollar Tree products except for the white ribbon. Everything is Dollar Tree. You know, I love my Dollar Tree. So I'm just gonna conclude now. Thank you for spending time with me today. I'm Jillian of Jolly Jilly's Crafts. I upload my videos every single Tuesday. Right now we just need a little bit of escapism and some fun because everyone is stuck at home. So I hope this entertains you even just a little bit. I enjoy spending time with you. If you would give this video a like and subscribe to be part of my Jolly Jilly's family, that would be wonderful. Thank you for spending time with me today and see you next Tuesday.